Hello wolves, so this is it, taking the plunge. Yes, taking the plunge right into the murky depths of the Star Wars fandom, and I am scared that there is a giant kraken or sarlacc just at the bottom waiting to kill me. Before we get properly started, I just want to say if you hear anything in the background, there are kids next door playing because obviously we're in lockdown right now. And also, for some reason they decided today is a good day to do some construction type stuff to their house, I guess. So there might be some banging noises. Out of all the fandoms and movies and TV shows and books and whatever comics that I like, Star Wars is the one that frightens me the most. Because there's some really loyal fans that hate a lot of the new stuff and hate everything involved with it, which I understand. I am not, let's say like there's a tier of Star Wars fans, I'm not there. I'm probably about there. I understand the hate, I get it, because I also feel this way towards other films where they don't end the way that you want them to end and you're frustrated and angry. I get it, believe me. Star Wars is not the one that I'm most frustrated at. I'm not going to get into the films because that's just a whole pile of worms that I might leave for a different film. Different film? Yeah, I'll make a whole film on it, a different video. So to kind of dip my toe into this pool, I thought we would do a fun video. Of fun, no one's going to like this. Of Rip It or Ship It sequel edition. So basically I'd pick up one of these bad boys, I'll open it, and it'll have two characters on there, and I have to say whether I rip them or I ship them in this universe. Do I think they got a good relationship? Do I think they could potentially meld in whatever way they want to meld? Or do I think that they should stay as far away from each other as possible? This is a fun video, okay? My opinions are my opinions, your opinions are your opinions. If you have different opinions, please let me know down below, let's have a chat. This isn't meant to annoy people, although I guess it might if you have very strong opinions. So let's just get started. Okay, so first up we got BB8 and Poe. What more can you say than father-son relationship goals? Yeah, BB8 and Poe are best bros. I'm not gonna not support that. They're best bros for life. Their relationship's really cute, I actually don't mind it. I actually prefer it more in the Poe Dameron comics because it gets explored a bit, and BB-8 is so cool in those comics. Hux, so General Hux and Phasma. This is a weird pairing because why? Can she take off the helmet is the question. This is weird. I guess a work relationship would work because he's her superior, I guess, and yeah, work relationship, sure, go for it, buddy. But like a relationship is never gonna work for them. Maybe they're acquaintances outside of work, but I would never put them in a pairing together. Okay, Poe and Zoe. Poe is in a lot of these, by the way. He gets shipped with everyone. Zoe was the character in The Last Skywalker, that's not the film, The Rise of Skywalker, I always get the titles mixed up, where she was in it for like 2 seconds, and then there was that thing at the end where Poe was like, hey, let's go back, and she was like, maybe not, which is a weird offer to decline. But I guess, I don't know what their past relationship was like, maybe that's explored more in comics and books that I should pick up and read, but like, we don't know anything about her really. So I'm just gonna say friends. And maybe past lovers. Lovers is such a gross word, it's like moist. Moist lovers. Hux and Matt the radar technician. Matt the radar technician is what Kylo Ren should have been. Don't take that seriously, please don't. I can just imagine people being like, what the fuck did you just say? You're about to be cancelled. No, I guess in a fun crack pairing this would be funny. Hux with anyone's funny because he's just so serious. And he doesn't understand social cues, and he doesn't understand like that he's being teased as well. Even though I feel like they should have made him fiercer and more compelling villain. Someone that actually does, maybe is in competition with Kylo, but isn't so childish about it. Okay, hot topic one. Ray, Kylo Ren. This is a weird one, okay? I have not read The Rise of Skywalker novelization, but I have seen that the kiss that they share is not a kiss of love, it's more of gratitude apparently. And I support that. I support them being together as well, I guess. I support if it was built up right, because it really wasn't. I like the friendship that they could have, the like solidarity and the fact that they are one. They are a dyad, I like that. I don't know if I like him in a relationship. Maybe if they didn't kill him, and I'm not going to say anything more on that because that's really annoyed me that they did, because a redemption would have been cool, like a proper redemption, not like, hey, I'm good now, I'm dead, oh, but all my past sins are resolved, right, thanks. No, like a proper redemption. And they could have been together after that, but I kind of like that she questioned him and made him think about this journey he's on a bit more. But let's move on from Ray and Kylo. Okay, Poe and Leia. This is a weird one. Poe and Leia as in mother and son dynamic I think is really cool. I think, I can't remember where I read it, that maybe Leia knew, yeah no she definitely did, she knew Poe's mum and dad, maybe just the mum. She knew his parents basically, and may have seen him as a child and may have interacted with him as a child. Maybe Ben did as well. That would have been cool dynamic. So like a mother figure, I 100% support that relationship. Nothing more than that. Please, nothing more than that. Okay, Chewie and Maz. Yeah, give Chewie some love. I mean, he doesn't have that family anymore. If that's not canon anymore. I'm pretty sure it's not canon. So yeah, whatever. Fully support it. Chewie's lost all his friends, he needs something. Huck's Kylo Ren. I don't mind this pairing, yeah, go for it. If they wanna get together, that'll be a weird relationship. But I kind of like the rivalry between them because you have this you have this figure in Snoke that is kind of pitting them against each other and is puppeteering them, and they want to impress this person and they hate each other because of it, when really they could have teamed up and done some damage. I didn't mind the rivalry, but yeah, I guess a relationship. Maybe not a good relationship, but a relationship. Okay, Rose and Finn. Yeah, fully on board with that. Finn and Rose and Poe were fucked over in the last movies, not going to go over it, but they were. There was always that thing about Finn being force sensitive, which would have been cool to explore, like a stormtrooper being force sensitive, but they never explored it. And I really liked Rose. I did think the whole side plot in The Last Jedi was dumb, but I didn't mind Rose. So yeah, making boyfriend and girlfriend, I'm on board. Poe and Ray. Poe is super shippable. Yeah, I guess friendship wise 100%. They didn't really talk much in any of the films, but when they did talk it was funny, especially the last one. I did like the banter between them. I don't know if they'd work in a relationship. I feel like Ray wouldn't be up for it after Kylo, even if they weren't in a relationship. Why do I keep doing that when I talk about relationships? Okay, even if they weren't in a relationship, they still had a connection, and I don't think she'd have that connection with Poe. I don't know. Okay, Rose and Ray. I really love this pairing. I think they'd work any way that you'd want it to work. Relationship as in like girlfriend and girlfriend, or friendship. I think we sorely missed out on Rose in the last film, and it's just a shame that happened. Okay, Poe and Finn. This is also a hot topic one. I think they're really good friends and I love them as friends, but I also like wouldn't have minded seeing them as something more. Apparently they pushed for it, Oscar and John, but the network wasn't up for it. I don't know, I wasn't there. Like I know you don't believe me, but I really wasn't there. But I wouldn't have minded seeing them together, seeing them explore this different side of their relationship. I think 3 films isn't enough to explore character development very well. I'm sorry, I'm looking off to the side because one of my nail varnishes looks like a stormtrooper. It's really confused me. I'll grab it in a minute. Let's just finish this. Right. Kylo and Poe. I think, like I said earlier, an interesting dynamic would be that Ben and Poe would have been childhood friends because Leia and Han would have known Poe's parents. I think that would have been a cool dynamic, that not only does Leia, Han and Luke know what Ben was like as a child, but Poe did, and Poe has this other reason for being in the Resistance, not just his parents, and he wants to save his friend, or maybe he wants to kill his friend because of what he's become. I think that would have been cool. Like, give Poe some more like character. Leia and Holdo. So Holdo was in The Last Jedi. She's the one that went whoop. I mean, yeah, sure, friendship or relationship or whatever. It could work. They're not on screen with each other enough for me to really gauge what they're like with each other, but sure. Okay, last one. That's in here anyway. Okay, Finn and Finn and Ray. Yes, 100% support this, friendship or otherwise. I think their friendship's really sweet. I think they were gonna go for a relationship at one point, but I don't know what happened because Finn definitely wanted a relationship. Ray was preoccupied, but yeah, no, I support it in anyway. I really want a Disney Plus show with Poe and Finn and Ray and anyone that survived the last film, but they've all kind of said no, which is a shame. But what I'd really like is a Clone Wars type show to fill in the gaps that we've missed. So Ben as a Padawan, Ray on Jakku, I'd like little shorts, and maybe it's already out there and maybe I've not watched it, but that would be cool because you don't have to get the voice actors back, but you can still tell their story. This is what I was on about. Like, I know it's green, I don't think you can actually see, but does that not look like a stormtrooper helmet? I saw it from the corner of my eye and I was like, wow, that's weird. Yeah, so that was my first toe dip into the Star Wars fandom. I hope you liked it because I'd like to talk more about Star Wars, but I'm always afraid because I'm not as clued up on Star Wars as Marvel, I guess, and I'm afraid of making a mistake and people being like, excuse me, that's completely not true. Even though I always make mistakes in my Marvel videos, at least there I'm more confident. But maybe I can do more. I've only just started reading because I want to do a review series, but I don't know if anyone would want this. It's on my shelf. Afra, I'm sure, I think that's how you say it, Dr. Afra. I've only just started reading it and I'm really enjoying it. I'd like to do some reviews on it, but I don't know if anyone would want that. If you do, let me know down below. I also wore a Star Wars shirt today, but I just realised you can't see it. Look, it's Bobby. It's Bobby Fett, my good neighbour, Bobby. Yes, I've always said Star Wars is the fandom I'm most scared to go into because they're so loyal and they don't really like people joining. But whatever. I also understand the backlash to the last film, only on the point that I understand it because I didn't like a character's ending from Endgame. In fact, I was super against it. I've made videos on it. So I understand if you do not like the character's ending in The Last Skywalker, or you don't like it, even like the trilogy, you think it's shit, fine. Your opinion is your opinion, absolutely fine. What I think is wrong is involving actors in it and bullying actors and saying, oh, this is your fault. It's not their fault, they were directed to do this. That's the whole point of acting, is doing what you're told. And if you watch videos and interviews, even they don't like what's happened to their characters. Anyway, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my first Star Wars video, which is scary. I'm normally a Marvel and DC video type of girl, but I would like to start venturing into other stuff. I would like to do some Harry Potter stuff because my brother, my sister and their partners, so my brother's girlfriend and my sister's boyfriend, have bought me tickets to the Warner Brothers studio tour. We were meant to go earlier this year, but because of the virus we can't, but we still got the tickets, like open tickets. So I'm super excited to go to that, and I've been wanting to go there since I was little, and my brother and his girlfriend have come along because his girlfriend is a huge Harry Potter fan. Like, you would not believe how big of a Harry Potter fan she is. So I'd like to do some vlogging on that and to talk about the experience and to show you the wand, because I'm so excited for that. This should be like a Star Wars type of place like that. I understand like Disney World and shit, but I'm not going to Disney World anytime soon. Anyway, enough rambling, let's end the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought down below. Tell me anything. Did you like the last movies? Did you not like the last movies? What do you think of the pairings? This is the sequel trilogy because I was going to milk it and do one for the original and the prequel. Let me know. Already know I ship Padme and Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan with anyone. Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan is just... it's just that. Best part of the prequels. Video suggestions, leave them down below. I probably will do it. I have social media that you can follow, but I'm not super active, so out of the 3 that are in the description that I should probably delete, Instagram's probably the one you should follow. Subscribe to my channel because I do videos like this every single week, and click that bell if you want to be notified when I upload. You might as well subscribe, it is free, so what you got to lose? A second clicking the subscribe button, but that's it. Pretty good deal if you ask me. I hope you're all staying safe, and I will see you next time. Bye the wolves. Bye.